Today we have with us the co-founder and CEO of eKutir, Krishna Mishra. Casey, welcome. You have been a very integral part of what we've been doing here at Microsoft in Project Amplify, a partnership with Microsoft and Accenture. Casey, tell us about your journey. You know, you have been in terms of working with the bottom of the pyramid in terms of really improving lives. Tell us what made you start eKutir.
Thanks, Lathika, and thanks, everybody, and good morning, everybody. And if I go back to the origin of my entrepreneurship, especially in the space of social entrepreneurship, which is the most difficult terrain, it all started in my working in NABARD, where I was in National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. The, the objective of which is to help the rural people to come out of the poverty by applying the principles of market and business, and how to come out with a hybrid approach so that a sustainable achievement can be happen. So it all started in 2009 when I realized that irrespective of pumping up lot of resources by government, private sector, and all other players, the desired result is not been achieved. What exactly is the bottleneck, and how can I come out with some new innovations or new approach to make it a sustainable intervention? With that objective in mind, I had defined and designed a particular approach and a particular innovations where the IT is the integral part. Imagine in 2008 and 9 when the IT was touching, it was about to touch the development space, and at that time I had designed it, and with that I started my journey as a social entrepreneur, and with a full conviction that ITK is a change maker. IT will be a good disruptor to achieve the social objective.
This is fantastic. We really need more people like you to really help in terms of taking technology to the masses. You know, as far as eKutir is concerned, Casey, you know, which are the different states that you're working with? How many farmers have you impacted? It would be really interesting to know and understand that journey.
Yeah, so I would like to divide it into three parts. One is the incubation phase, and the second is a pilot phase, which is in between incubation and scale up, and third is the scale up phase. And during incubation phase, since this idea was new in 2009 or 10, this idea got the attraction of lot of international organizations. They started working with me just to work out how it can be made sustainable and scalable. So during that time, Orissa was my live lab where I was putting all my ideas into action by using technology. And that's a place where all technological challenges are there. You talk about the connectivity, you talk about the skill set, you talk about the opportunity. If you work in Orissa, you are working across the globe. You'll find Somalia here, Ethiopia here. You'll find all type of glimpses of the problem here in Orissa. So I deliberately selected Orissa, came back from Delhi with all my family and everything, and started my journey. It took almost 9-10 years for me to validate and come out with a very, very robust platform by factoring all the learnings so that it will be sustainable and it can go across the globe. My idea from the very beginning was a small intervention in a small place is not the right intervention, especially when you want to integrate IT. It has to be scalable. It has to touch the lives of millions of people. That is the power of IT. So my objective from the beginning was to how to scale it up, how to touch the millions of people. Then I started. Then I started doing pilot with I say pilot in Haiti, the most difficult terrain. I have selected all the difficult terrain to test my innovations. We did it in Haiti, we did it in Nepal, we did it in Orissa, we did it in Bihar, and all these pilots we did it in Maharashtra, all good, bad places. But I always choose the difficult terrain to test it, because then after that, there is no problem. Then during pilot, I started getting almost to the tune of 2 million US dollars as a cash award from different organizations across the globe to support this, and which I have contained to make it absolutely a robust platform. Then from pilot to scale up, when I was doing, then COVID came, and fortunately at that time, Microsoft came. It was a fantastic combination of, of challenges of COVID and opportunity with Microsoft support. It was a beautiful combination for which I could able to tide over. Yes, we are there in Nigeria, we are in Africa, we are in Asian countries, in Philippines, we are in India, and we have been working at least more than 150,000 farmers right now in the new model with the competence support from Microsoft under this project.
Casey, we are very proud to associate ourselves with eKutir and support you. Specifically, what has really been the support that Project Amplify, the partnership with Microsoft and Accenture given you, and how has that really helped you scale eKutir during the pandemic?
Yeah, so if you see, my innovation is heavily dependent on information technology, how to design the right product with the right IT architecture, and that is not my cup of tea. I am a journalist. I work in the development space, and IT is something which is very difficult for me to crack it. Uh, and last 10 years, lot of my energy have gone to understand what exactly is the IT is doing, how it is going to help. And there I have spent a lot of money, and also sometimes I have committed a lot of mistakes. Right now, with support from Microsoft, which is a super specialist in this domain, IT domain, at least all my I'm very comfortable. Whatever is happening, I'm very comfortable with that. For example, how to design the architect, how to use the Azure different features, functionality, how to make it cost effective, how to become smart, create a scalable, robust platform. These were the things which were lacking at that point of time. And we are struggling with that. If you remember, when we started, these were the problems which was confronting me especially, and all of us. Whether if you go to a consultant, you'll say this is right. If the same question is asked to another, you'll say no, that is wrong, this is right. We don't know what is right, what is wrong. So at least we are clear that that this is right. That gives lot of confidence and trust that yes, this this support with this support we can go to different part of the globe, because and we will not suffer any difficulties in scaling up. That is one. Coming to specific the, help which Microsoft has given during pandemic and even till date is not only the technological support system and technological consulting and guidance, but also handling with my team, how to crack it in a time-bound manner, and also providing a low cost with a new technology and features, how to save time and make it cost effective. That is something which has really encouraged me to innovate more, to come out with more, and to find out whether Microsoft has got that features or not. I can give you one example. Last year during pandemic, uh, my innovation was selected as one of the 5 finalists for providing customized, cost-effective training to the farmers using IT technology. I did it, but when we discussed, and from your Microsoft research team that when customization the open source was they are developing, which was quite good, and they have shared with us, and with that, I'm expanding with that across the globe for any customer for any language. We are doing that.
Excellent, excellent. Casey, one last question for you. Today, how many farmers have you impacted, and what do you hope to achieve in the next, say, 2 to 3 years in terms of support to farmers?
Right now, we have crossed more than 150,000 farmers who are uh, working with us, and our main objective is to reach millions of farmers at least by the end 2023. And we are hopeful of doing that because the client which we have got right now, we have signed the agreement right now. Like in Nigeria, it is 120,000 farmers. Portfolio management will be done. Like in Philippines, it is more than 1.5 million farmers, along with the largest microfinance institution. Here in India, that is one of the largest cooperative, having more than 3 million farmers. They are integrating, they are rolling it out. So it's challenging, but yes, we have got that vision and commitment.
Great. Casey, thank you so much. Like I mentioned, we are very excited in being a partner through your journey in terms of scaling your eKutir, and good luck to you and your team. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lathika, to you and your team. Thanks. Bye bye.